YouTube, it's Joanna Delilah. I'm in disguise. Remember that when I used to do that? Well, I'm back. I haven't done a proper Delilahween video for seems like ages and ages, so I thought I'd come back with something pretty. And I've not done a sugar skull before, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I'm hoping to do some different looks and scarier things as well as pretty. And yeah, just hoping to come back to YouTube and do some videos a bit more regularly, hopefully. Thanks to Charlie, really inspiring me and giving me a little shout out, and I expect a few of you have come my way because of him. So thank you, darling. So if you want to see how I did this, well, most of how I did this, because being new at it I got a bit confused. My camera cut out because I didn't have a big enough memory card. Long story. Anyway, if you want to see most of how I did this sugar skull, then stay tuned and I'll show you now. First, I'm going to block out my eyebrows. I'm just going to use the Kryolan eyebrow plastic. It's really simple and easy to use, and it's just going to smooth down my eyebrows so that I can face paint on top. Simple as that, and that's going to be perfect to hold the hairs down so I can paint over. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch out the design, so I've got a rough plan to follow. So you can see I've just spritzed the face paint with some water, and I'm just swirling the brush so that I get the paint. It needs to be, how do you describe not too thick and not too thin? It's a case of just playing about with the consistency of the paint. I always test a little bit on my hand first to see, make sure I've got a nice amount of paint on the brush and it's not too watery. I have not painted my own face for years. Feels like it anyway, I don't think I have. You can tell it's been a while. I've got wrinkles to negotiate around that I didn't have before. Now I've got my rough plan in, I'm going to fill in my base colour, and I just wanted to make it a little bit more interesting for myself. So I'm going to use one of these split cakes from Mehron, as always. Applying with a sponge. What I'm aiming to get is darker blue around the edges and then coming into white in the centre of the face. So I'm going to spray some water on my face paint cake. Damp sponge, and I'm going to sweep it up and down the cake, stopping at that dark blue because that's going to be the top colour that I want to use. So I've got all my colours loaded up. And I'm just bouncing the sponge on the skin, trying not to mix up my colours, trying to keep to the edges of the face. Pretty! So I've done most of my outside edges, and now I just want to really sharpen up and neaten up all the lines around the edge. So I'm going to get some more of that blue colour on a liner brush and just paint around the edges. So I want it to look, I'm not going to paint the neck or anything, so I want all the edges to be nice and neat. And now I'm going to paint in the centre of the face with white. I don't want to go over the shape I've made on the tip of the nose, and I'm avoiding most of the chin and the eyes at the moment, just to make it easier when I go in with my other colours to fill that in. There's no point painting it white if we're going to paint over it. And I just want to blend the white into the blue, so I'm going to clean off most of the paint off my brush and just dab the edges with a damp brush to blend that a little bit. Now I've got the base face paint around the eyes, I want to go in with some eyeshadows. I've got these lovely palettes from Mehron. This one is the Fire palette and this one is the Wind palette. This is a white eyeshadow I'm putting over the top of the lilac to just brighten it up a little bit. And I'm going around it over the black with a navy blue eyeshadow now. Just using white face paint to line the eyes. Next I want to add in some shading and contouring, and because the face paint is dry, for me personally I'm going to find it easier to do this with eyeshadows and a nice soft fluffy brush. I'm going to use some navy eyeshadow. I want to contour in the sides of the face underneath where the teeth are going to go. A really little bit at a time, because you can always add more. That looks nice. Next I'm going to paint in the little flower on the chin, and then what's left to do I'm going to tell you, because I've got a feeling my camera battery is going to run out. I'm new at this, I haven't done this for ages, so sorry if that happens. But I'm going to put some gold over the top, detailing with that little spider web that I sketched in at the beginning, some lovely little gold circles and outline around the eyes, and obviously the teeth, and fill in this flower, and if there's any space I might stick some little swirlies in it. So that's the plan. I have got a spare battery, but that's a bit flat as well. It's charging now, so we'll see how we get on. Right, flower on the chin next. Oh, the other thing I'd like to do, oh my teeth look horrible, is paint my eyelashes white with white face paint on a mascara wand, but I'm not going to do that yet. Oh, and I'll probably line the bottom lash line with white, because I'm hoping to put contact lenses in. And if you've watched my videos before, you'll know my experience with contact lenses is not exactly the best, so I predict this is all just going to go. I've just painted in the chin flower, and now I'm going to use some, oh, what should I do next? I'm going to do the gold, which is the most amazing product. Well, I think it's amazing. It's the Mehron metallic powder. Comes with its own mixing liquid. I don't know if I can do this without a little bit of liquid, and it starts to already, you can see it goes to like a liquid gold. It's just gorgeous stuff. And now I'm going to put a little coloured red coloured dot inside each little loop around the eyes. Right, I want to do the spider webby thing on the forehead. Oh, am I taping? Yeah, I am. Oh, this is pressure now. Going over with black. I'm going to use Cameleon black, which is a really nice, really strong black, and it's really good for going over the top of, layering over the top of your other colours. So I'm using Cameleon, Black Velvet from Cameleon. And I can't talk when I do this because I'm gonna go wrong. But my best advice is to just lightly sketch it out at first, but don't think about it too much because you'll get the shakes the more you think about it. So I'm gonna find my middle and draw a line up. You can do this, Jo. That'll have to do. Then I think I'm going to go to the outsides first of all. Wow, that wasn't too bad. And then I'm going to do another one in between. So after the camera cut out, I added some teeth. I wanted them not really that neat and like just a suggestion of teeth, or is that just my get out claws because I didn't do them very good. But I added the teeth. I added some swirlies all over because I just loved the gold, so I added a lot more of the gold outlining and just little swirlies, and just basically doodled all over any gaps that I had. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Rate, comment, subscribe. Oh, follow me on Instagram. I love Instagram now, so it's JoannaDelilah_makeup, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Stop. You stopped it. You're just purposely doing the... Oh.
No, I've stopped it now.
Can't find the bloody off switch. The battery's running out. Oh, is that it? I'm gonna use... Oh, bother. Oh, just made a mess. Botheration. Oh, the first thing I'm going to do is block out my eyebrows, and I'm just going to do it really a bit of a cheats way, really. The correct way. No, shut up. Oh, you stupid idiot. Oh, I think I might be running out of time. What's that flashing thing?